What up, it's your boy Dvrth back at it again with another video, and today we are here with Fullmetal Alchemist episode 2. Last episode we got a fantastic showing introduction to the story, the world, the characters, the power system, but I'm sure we're going to get a lot more in the way of that. And specifically I would like to get a lot more into the story, specifically of Edward and his brother Alphonse, and also the power system. I kind of want to hear more about that. As far as we know, we had a freezing alchemist, and then we were introduced to Roy, who was a fire alchemist, a flame alchemist, and then Edward, who is a full metal alchemist, who I'm still not 100% sure what that means. Whether that means that he can use alchemy on pretty much anything, or I don't know what that means. But I'm hoping that this episode we get into the story of the Elric brothers a little bit more, mostly because like I said in the last discussion, like the subject of alchemy can be pretty dark if you want it to be, and with the little hint of what their story is, I think it's definitely headed towards that dark path of alchemy. So I would like to hear a little bit more about their story. So we're just gonna hop straight into it. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Fullmetal Alchemist or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. My Instagram is Dvrth, my Twitter's at NotDarth. You can DM me, you can add me, whichever one you want to do. I'll respond to and make a video on it as soon as possible. If you want these episodes early, or you want to watch the full length, you can subscribe to the Patreon. Links on be in the description, as well as everything else. So with all that being said, let's get our headphones, make sure if they're on, them bitches is on, and let's just get into it.
It's a taboo among alchemists. Human transmutation is strictly forbidden. For what could equal the value of a human soul?
That's kind of hard, actually. What could equal the value of a human soul?
That's the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh shit, this is when they lost their fucking bodies.
Al?
Yeah?
I think I have a good feeling about this one.
You make me so proud.
And that was
Oh,
it.
so that's their mom.
Given us all the encouragement we needed.
Okay, yeah.
From that moment, we were obsessed with learning alchemy.
Shit, I'd be a little bit more worried.
In the summer of that same year, an epidemic swept the country.
Oh, yep. She was sick. They wanted to bring her back. Fuck.
Anyway, every time your parents go away somewhere, you cry like a little baby.
Damn.
I do not have
Cooking her shit.
Sure, baby.
I'm so stupid for worrying about you. I'm going home to tell Grandma not to make you any dinner.
Hey, what are you gonna do that for?
He said, whoa there, nigga.
If you don't
Damn.
think it, you'll stay short forever.
You mean like you,
Oh.
sawed-off old hag?
What was that? Pint midget? Shake down mini wig? Baby and babies of atomic shrimp?
They cooking each other. They cooking each other.
Middle of class.
Ooh.
Prepare our bodies as well as our minds.
Ooh.
It took years of constant effort, but we wanted to see Mom smile again. We wanted to go back.
Not a
to
good
when
idea,
things
bro.
were the way they used to be. That's what drove us day and night.
Not a good idea. Oh no. This can't be good. But I mean, how could you
Something doesn't feel right.
not blame kids like this too? Oh my god. But what the fuck took them? Oh my god.
And I am also you.
What? If anything,
To knock on the door.
what?
The door is open.
What the fuck? Yo!
Quiet child. Is this what you wanted?
was being poured into my brain.
Oh my god, really? Yo, what the fuck? Whoa, what the?
My theory of human transmutation wasn't wrong. It can be done. It's possible. It's still just missing something.
Whoa, you double down on it?
Truth about human transmutation. Please, you have to show it to me again. Mom, please.
What? Oh my! Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck? Whoa!
It's my little brother. He's all I have left.
Fullmetal Alchemist. Roy!
No, it's the first I've heard of it. So,
What's
how
going
is
on?
it?
Layers to the
Cause any
story.
trouble? I'm their commanding officer, not their father.
Hey,
They need
tell me
one.
something, Roy. Why'd you decide to make Ed a state alchemist anyway?
Oh, they've seen hell. Both of them. And plenty of it.
Very true. After that, them niggas gotta be war hardened.
Be able to find a way to get their bodies back, or even more.
Right after he came stumbling to my door, half dead and covered in blood, I
Jesus.
went over to their house to see for myself what had happened.
They had to have killed it.
What was there? Whatever
They
that
killed
thing
it.
Was, it wasn't human. Alchemy created that abomination. It nearly killed them.
Have you ever had to shoot anyone?
Yes, I have.
I hate what you soldiers do. Soldiers like you are the reason my mom and dad left during the war, and soldiers are the reason
Ooh.
we're dead.
Yes.
This episode is definitely hard.
I'm merely offering you the possibility.
This is dark.
Will you sit in that chair wallowing in self-pity?
Right, or do you
Stand
move
up and
forward?
seize the chance the military can give you.
It's their choice. They choose their own path.
No. There was fire in those
Oh. Damn, he wanted. This shit is. Ooh, okay. Nice. Okay, we got some training. Shit.
Like you're in perfect shape.
Yeah, now I just need to try some alchemy. Right on the money.
No, it's amazing.
Oh.
You can use a transmutation circle. You
That's
can alchemy
true.
the same way the teacher does.
You can do it too, can't you?
Me? No, no way.
So you didn't see it, did you?
See what?
You'd better get used to it! Because as long as you're wearing my automill, you're stuck with this gearhead whether you like it or not!
That's real nigga shit. Yeah. Alphonse knew what time it was with that line.
Transmutation circles with.
No, that's okay. I got it.
Oh, that's hard. The fact that he can just do it.
He's not even using a transmutation circle.
That's fucking hard, bro.
In the future, you might want to rethink the way you conduct these exams.
That's cool. I mean, said, first of all, these exams suck.
That's good.
Respect.
Really have nerves of steel. You put on quite a show, my naive young alchemist. Good luck with the rest of your exam.
Whoa.
He draw his sword. Full metal.
That's right. Along with their commission, state alchemists also receive a code name. Officially, you will now be known as the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, that's just his code name.
I like that. It's
That's
kind of
cool.
intimidating. I think that'll suit me just fine.
That's just cool. Oh, this is okay. The previews seem like post credit scenes. It throws me off. But another great episode. Another one. Another great episode. I got exactly what I wanted. Some backstory on Edward and Alphonse, and what exactly happened to where they lost their body parts in Alphonse, like Edward's arm and leg and Alphonse's entire body. And let me tell you, I'm almost sad that I was right about the whole dark twist thing with alchemy, because that's horrible. That just shows you how horrible things can go when you start to mess with the laws of nature. Like with the whole episode, you know, starting off with the understanding of the equal law of exchange, like that in itself tells you how dark it can get, and how deep this could get. Because yeah, it makes a good point. The intro makes a good point. What is the equivalent of a human soul? Like, yeah, you definitely could bring, like, yes, if you want to, the point of alchemy is to take one thing and create another. The only way to create something, you can't just straight up create something out of thin air, just out of nothing. That's not how that works. You have to take one thing and you create another with it. That's how alchemy is created. That's how alchemy is done. But if that thing has to be equal to the other, what is the equivalent of someone's soul? Which is a question I can't answer, because I have no fucking idea. What would be the equivalent of someone's soul? Well, I don't know. That's why whenever you get a show, a movie, or whatever that tries to bring somebody back, it does not work. It makes no sense why that would work, because you need something equivalent to the soul in order to actually get that job done. Now, we talked about in the last episode how things could get very existential and evangelical, and we went straight there. Like, I give this show props, because this show definitely moves. This show does not move at a snail's pace at all. This show, when it gets moving, it's moving, and we're not stopping. Because for us to go from episode 1, which was like you know, rogue soldier attempting an assassination on the Fier, and you know, just questioning the military in general and things like that, and then going from that to meeting God. I'm telling you, this shit is on rails, and it's not fucking stopping. I do, however, want to say, like, whatever, I wonder what Edward was shown in that whole thing, because, like, apparently God, and by the way, if you ask the name of anything and it says I go by many names, get the fuck out of there. In any movie, anime, whatever I've watched, if anything says yes, I go by many names, all right, I'm gone. Y'all have fun. Y'all have fun. I'm out of here. You know, so just don't. Probably not a good idea to fuck with anything that has many names. But I just wonder what it was shown to Elric. You know, what was shown to Edward. Because he said that it was like all the knowledge from the world was shown to him at, like, in a moment, and it was so much that he, like, almost could not handle it. And he came out of it understanding something that he didn't before. So obviously he was definitely shown something otherworldly, evangelical, you know, something like that, which we got a bit of a hint towards when it came to the whole thing, person, guy, whatever, waking up a little bit in episode 1, and then, like, going back to sleep whenever it seemed like there was a disturbance in the force. But it was only Edward that was shown that. It seems like, I Alphonse didn't get to hear a damn thing about that. Like he didn't get to hear anything about the secrets of the world and all this other shit. So I would assume that being a plot point going forward of Edward having this back, like, knowledge in the back of his, in his back pocket, just like, just in case he needs to pull some shit, he's got that in his back pocket. But yeah, just in episode 2, getting to see them try to bring back their mom, and I mean, they you could say they did, but at the same time, it definitely wasn't their mom. They brought back something vaguely trying to parade as their mom, and that thing was only brought back so grotesque and shit like that, because that was the equal, that was what was equal to whatever they were trying to get back. Like that, yes, that's what you got. Like you try to fuck with the balance of the balance of nature and power and life. Yeah, that's what the fuck you get. This. So and it's absolutely horrifying what happened. Yeah, I didn't expect to see something that horrifying that quick into the show. I didn't expect the show to get that dark that quick, honestly. Like even with me saying like, oh yeah, I can't wait for the show to show me the darker side of alchemy last time in episode 1. Even though I said that, I didn't expect the show to get that damn dark, like that crazy of like, yes, we try to bring back our mom, and we brought back something. I don't know what the fuck it is, but we brought back something. Like, why? How would you not be terrified? Shit, I would. I'd be, what going on here? So even with that, I'm surprised that Edward could still like mentally get himself to use alchemy, because after that, any regular schmegular dagular nigga would have been like, nah, I don't think this alchemy thing's for me, dog, So props to Edward. Dude's got fucking not just arms of steel, but apparently balls of steel too, because the dude, to be able to do that again, yeah, you different. You built completely different. It's also good that they got into the whole military thing of like, why do people join the military? Why do people become soldiers? Things like that. Because they have somebody to protect. They have something to protect. And when it comes to Edward and Alphonse, like, yeah, they definitely do. They have a goal for themselves. So that even though I expect to get a little bit more into the whole like military philosophy thing, I do like that they touched on it a little bit. Which, in like I said, we don't need everything. We don't need all your cards on the table. We don't need to show all the cards shows. We don't need all the show's cards on the table right now. But I'm glad that we're getting a little bit of a peek into what this show has to offer, which is something that this show is doing really well, to like continue to have this grand story, but also give you a look into what the show has to offer. Because like a lot of shows do it, but they do it in a way that's so like noticeable, and it's like, okay, so you brought in that aspect of the show, and then you took it out, and okay, that I see what you're doing there, so we're gonna have to watch for that later in the story. But with this show, they do this thing where it's like it flows really well. I guess that's the best way you can put it. It flows really well in the way that the story is going so far, just in the first 2 episodes. You know, showing us the rogue soldier, and you know, giving us the hint on why Edward and Alphonse's body is like that, and you know, showing us the law of equal exchange in, you know, in full force, giving us the whole why does a soldier become a soldier thing, you know, all this other shit that we got. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic stuff. So far this show has been right on the money. Like, no, it has not missed. Now granted, we've watched only 2 episodes, but like, the shit hasn't missed. It definitely has not missed. As far as like I'm glad that I know what the whole Fullmetal Alchemist thing means. It's just his nickname, which is cool as fuck. But as far as like him joining the military and stuff like that, that kind of like makes me wonder a little bit more about the power, the power scale, like the power scaling, the power system that we have in place, because you know, you have the flame, you have the whole flame, you have the whole flame thing, right? Flame mage, Roy is a flame mage. You have the freezing mage. I'm guessing everybody has their specific style of alchemy that they're like, you know, good at. I don't know if that's the only type of alchemy. Like, that's why I wonder if it's the only type of alchemy. Like, so like Roy's a flame mage or flame alchemist, whatever. Is that the only type of alchemy he can do? You know, is Ed, you know, I'm not even 100% sure what Edward, is it just bending, is it just metal that but like we've seen him handle other, I think we've seen him handle other like elements. I mean, he tried to bring back, I'm guessing he's a prodigy, so I'm guessing that he can do a lot more than just like metal and other shit. So that just makes me wonder like what the power scaling is going to be, what the power system is going to look like. But honestly, with how good of a job this show has been doing with just these first 2 episodes, I'm not too worried about it being too crazy or anything. Like, I full-heartedly like believe that this show knows how to handle itself, and that's the best feeling for me, that like knowing that the show knows how to handle itself in the story, because now I don't have to worry about what if it falls off in the next 10 episodes or what, you know, whatever, midway through the show. Is it gonna start sucking, or like is the pacing gonna suck, or is the story not gonna make sense, the power scaling not gonna make sense? You know, I don't have to worry about that within these 2 episodes, because so far they've been doing a good job to put that faith in me. But altogether, great episode, fantastic episode. I'm really glad that I'm finally watching this, because like I don't know, man. This show is definitely shaping up to be like phenomenal. I can tell within just the 2 episodes I watched. This show is definitely shaping up to be phenomenal. So once again, I can't wait to see what happens next. So with all that being said, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more, I was about to say JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood, or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. My Instagram is Dvrth, my Twitter is @NotDarth. You can DM me, you can add me, whichever one you want to do. I'll respond to it, make a video on it as soon as possible. If you want these episodes early or want to watch the full length, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Links are going to be in the description, as well as everything else I just talked about. So with all that being said, let me get my off button ready. All right, you all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.